Hello everyone, welcome to News and Stories, unit number 1. 일본. But people who bothered to read about what happened, instead of just judging from the headlines, may draw different conclusions about who was at fault. For number 1, we will cover bother to. So use bother to with a base verb to imply that some extra effort that some people find troublesome or are unwilling to make is necessary in order to do something. So to give you an example, when something is bothering, in Korean it's similar to like 귀찮다. 오늘 집안일을 하려고 했는데 너무 귀찮아서 내일 할 거예요. I was going to do the house chores today, but I can't be bothered, so I'll do it tomorrow. So the example that we have here is if you had bothered to do the homework, you could have gotten a good grade in the course. So that's like saying 숙제를 했다면 좋은 성적을 받을 텐데. So if I did my homework, if I had bothered to do my homework, 숙제 너무 귀찮아서 안 했어요. 근데 숙제를 했다면 좋은 성적을 받을 텐데요. The second example is Bradley didn't like either candidate, so he didn't even bother to vote. So Bradley가 오는 한 후보자 싫어서 투표하지 않았어요. Like between the candidate, 후보자, he did not like either one, so he did not bother to vote. So remember, using bother is kind of like when something's bothering, 조금 귀찮아요. 영어 공부해야 해요. 근데 너무 귀찮아서 내일부터 시작할 거예요. I really have to study English, but unfortunately, I can't be bothered, so I'll do it tomorrow. Let's look at 2번. But instead of running away, he jumped into a nearby lake and tried to swim off. So use instead of with a gerund to express that one action is chosen over another. So the translation to instead of is 뭐뭐 대신에. So instead of going to college, Rich joined the military right after school. 리치가 대학교에 가는 게 대신에 고등학교 졸업한 대로 군대에 합류했습니다. Usually some people go to university first. Not Rich, he went to the military. The next example is you should look for a solution instead of complaining about the problem. 이 문제에 대해 불평하는 게 대신에 결의안 찾는 게 좋아요. Okay, so we need to find the problem for the solution, not complain about it instead. Another example might be, I will eat pizza instead of chicken breast. 닭가슴살 대신에 피자를 먹을 거예요. It's very easy, this language focus today. So let's try for the language focus quiz. 1번. If I had bothered to I could have an easy one might be if I had bothered to study more, let's say study more, I could have passed the test. Okay? Alright. 더 공부했다면 합격할 텐데요. Alright? If I bothered to study, it's kind of like if I studied more, but if I bothered to study, 공부하기 싫어서 공부 안 했어요. 근데 공부 했다면 합격할 텐데. Alright. 2번. A lot of people don't bother to but they really should. So a lot of people don't bother to follow the rules. but they really should. 많은 분들이 규칙을 잘 지켜지지 않는데 잘 지키면 좋겠어요. So a lot of people, like on the road, a lot of people don't follow road rules. But if they did, well, they should, to be honest with you. 3번. Instead of I decided to Instead of going to the doctor's, I decided to stay home. So 병원에 가는 대신에 집에 있기로 결정했어요. So maybe I was a little bit sick, but not very sick. And 4번, instead of some people prefer to An easy one will be like instead of exercising, instead of exercising, some people prefer to watch TV. So 운동하는 대신에 TV를 보는 게 더 좋아해요. 어떤 사람? Okay, so most people, I think. So now let's move on to our further discussion. 1번. Have you ever seen a shocking headline but drawn a conclusion after reading the news? Give details. So, 충격적인 헤드라인을 봤는데 읽을수록 생각했던 것과는 달라졌어요. Yes, I guess I have, because these days the word clickbait is very common. Okay? A shocking headline to get readers' attention. Okay? You see this a lot on social media, SNS. You see a lot of clickbait. I'm sure I have. I can't think of anything right now, but I'm sure I have. But you see a lot of clickbait online, so you have to be careful before clicking onto a link. 2번. Have you ever seen anybody be rescued from drowning? If so, describe. 물이 빠져 구조되는 사람을 본 적이 있나요? Me. I have almost drowned several times. It was not a fun experience. It was very scary for myself, for my mother. You should always keep a good eye on your children when they're very young and around the water. Okay, so that wraps it up for today's unit number 1. Make sure to review everything that we've gone through, and we will see you on unit number 2.
Solely.
Solely.
At fault.
At fault.
Warrant.
Warrant.
Flotation device.
Flotation device.
Not buy something.
Not buy something.
Expect somebody to do something.
Expect somebody to do something.